the Dark Side of the Library podcast. I'm your host, Carrie, and I have a creepy co host named Katie.
Hello.
This is the Dark Kids books coming out in March 2024, and today we are live streaming as well as podcasting. So some of you are listening in your cars or while you're doing walks or jogging or house cleaning or I don't know what. And the rest of you can watch this on YouTube and Facebook and not Instagram at Dark Side of the Library. We have not actually received these books. We haven't read any of them. They're not out yet. We don't have our hands on any of them, but we wanted to let you know about these cool, creepy, cute kids' books coming out in March 2024. And Katie's going to start us off today.
Yeah, and if you are interested in any of these books, make sure to check out our show notes on darksidelibrary.com because we have a ton of links there. They are affiliate links and they help the podcast keep going. So my first book of today is ChupaCarter and the Screaming Sombrero.
Is that by George? Like the George Lopez?
You know what? I think it might
like
be
the comedian
yes
TV guy. Oh wow, cool.
Yes, a good catch, because I was just like, oh, it's George Lopez and Ryan Calejo. And our illustrator is Santy Gutiérrez. This is a part of the ChupaCarter series, and the last book I remember from the ChupaCarter series coming out was probably like 6 months ago. So they're taking their time, which I like, so they can make really good, cute kids books. So we have a laugh out loud ChupaCarter adventure. Jorge and his chupacabra chum Carter are hot on the trail of the legendary El Dorado gold. But so are some wicked treasure hunters who will stop at nothing to find it. A cursed Aztec dagger and a 500-year-old witch's riddle and a screaming sombrero. These are all the ancient artifacts that mysteriously hold the answer to the location of the priceless El Dorado treasure hidden in New Mexico, not far from where Jorge and Carter live. When their friend Ernie's dad is accused of stealing the artifacts, it's a race against time to clear his name. They find help from the unlikeliest and loudest source they've ever met, a sombrero that screams. Isn't this similar to like that sword that sings in isn't that an Arthurian thing? Anyway. Screaming sombreros. So together with brainy Liza, the oddball heroes discover the real culprits are a devilish ring of thieves who are after El Dorado's treasure. The pals lay a cunning trap to make the thieves confess, but they realize too late that they're the ones being trapped, and there's no one left to save them. This looks wacky and fun. I love the cover. The art is really cute. You can see the screaming sombrero on poor Jorge's head. This is ChupaCarter and the Screaming Sombrero by George Lopez.
My first book today is called Evil Spy School. And if you are watching our podcast on the video, there's a QR code on the screen that you can scan if you're watching on your TV or desktop with your phone. Or if you're watching on your phone, take a screenshot. You can go to photos, click on, and go check out the book over on Amazon. So Evil Spy School, the graphic novel, is by Stuart Gibbs, and the illustrations are by Anjan Sarkar. It comes out March 5. It's for grade levels 3 to 7 or reading age 8 to 12 years. During a spy school game of Capture the Flag, 12-year-old Ben Ripley accidentally shoots a live mortar into the principal's office. Oops.
Oh boy.
And as you can imagine, he immediately gets himself expelled. Not long after going back to the boring real world, Ben gets an offer to join evil crime organization Spider, and he accepts.
Of course.
Ben can tell he's a key part of their sinister plan, but he's not quite sure what the plan is. Can Ben figure out what Spider is up to and get word to the good guys without getting caught before it's too late? Follow Ben as he crosses over to the dark side in action-packed full-color panels. This sounds adorable. It's Evil Spy School, the graphic novel by Stuart Gibbs.
My next book is Extinctopedia. discover what we have lost, what is at risk, and how we can preserve the diversity of our fragile planet. It is a picture book. It's for reading ages 9 through 12, so grade level 4 through 8. It comes out March 12th. There's a lot of really good information in here. It's a Smithsonian collaboration. We discover through the animal kingdom, past and present, and it calls on us to educate ourselves and take action to save the amazing diversity of our planet. So every living creature contributes towards the richness and beauty of our planet, and each one has a reason to exist. From, believe it or not, the giant panda. Yes, there is a purpose to the giant panda.
You love pandas.
I know. And everybody's like, why are they alive? And I'm like, I don't know, but I love them. That's why, because they're cute. There's also the pygmy possum. And if we lose them, it will be forever. And a lot of these species might, like, a lot of species are closer and closer and closer to extinction. And it's really scary and sad. So this book tells a very complex story, not just of those who are extinct, but those that are in great peril, with explanations of what threatens their survival. It's also a story of hope for animals who have been rediscovered, hope in the form of newly discovered animals, and hope that we might hear the warning call and act to preserve the amazing biodiversity of our fragile planet for future generations to come. There's a lot of really good stuff in here. It's not scary as far as it being like supernatural, but these are really important things. And there are many, many, many species that have gone extinct, and what that has done to our planet and what can happen to our planet. Those are scary, real thoughts, but we can have hope at the end of this tunnel here. So this is Extinctopedia. This is by Serenella Quarello, Alessio Alcini, and Margaret Greenan.
My next book is called Ferris. It's by Kate DiCamillo. It comes out March 5, grade level 3 to 7, or reading age 8 to 12 years. It's from the beloved author of Because of Winn-Dixie. It's a hilarious and achingly real love story about a girl, a ghost, a grandmother, and growing up. So it's the summer before 5th grade, and for Ferris Wilkie, it's a summer of sheer pandemonium. Sounds like my summer. Her little sister, Pinky, has vowed to become an outlaw. That's a good life goal. No. Sorry, that was inappropriate. Uncle Ted has left Aunt Shirley, and to Ferris's mother's chagrin, is holed up in the Wilkie basement to paint a history of the world. And Charisse, Ferris's grandmother, has started seeing a ghost at the threshold of her room, which seems like an alarming omen given that she's also feeling unwell. But the ghost is not there to usher Charisse to the great beyond. Rather, she has other plans. Wild, impractical, illuminating plans. How can Ferris satisfy a specter with Pinky terrorizing the town, Uncle Ted sending Ferris to spy on her aunt, and her father battling an invasion of raccoons? As Charisse likes to say, every good story is a love story, and Kate DiCamillo has written one for the ages. That's Ferris, spelled Ferris, like the wheel, by Kate DiCamillo.
I like the cover too. It's really cute. My next book, so I had no idea that Goosebumps is on Disney Plus, the show, which is great. This is Goblin Monday.
Excuse me, I showed the wrong one. I'll fix it.
Oh, you're good.
There.
So this is a part of the House of Shivers series of books, and I love the cover. These goblins, they're scary, but some of them are covered in snow and look like little gremlins, and they're really cute, actually. So this is, of course, by R.L. Stine, comes out March 5th. Mario is spending winter break with his neighbors, Todd and Jewel, on their family vacation to Vermont. He is excited to see snow for the first time and meet his friend's beloved grandparents. I love it when friends are excited to meet your family members. I don't know why. I think it's cute. But Todd and Jewel's grandparents turn out to be a little weird. They love telling tall tales about goblins, elves, and trolls. When Mario spots a blur of green fur in the garden, he wonders if the stories could be real. He's determined to find out more, but the truth might be more dangerous than fiction. So this sounds really fun. I grew up with Goosebumps. They are great kids books. Like, they are so much fun. I'm so excited for the show, which is now on Disney Plus. If you're looking for a really awesome, just kind of an introductory horror book series for kids who are interested in that kind of thing, check out Goblin Monday by R.L. Stine.
My next book is Go, Ghoul, Go! It's book 2 in the Spirited series by Livingston. The author so nice they named her twice. And the illustrator is Glasshouse Graphics. It's for kindergarten to grade 4 or reading age 5 to 9 years. Liv tries out for the Gloomsdale Elementary Ghoul Squad in the second book in the Spirited graphic novel chapter book series. Liv Livingston feels she's finally found her footing in her new school. Even the bat hall monitors at Gloomsdale Elementary don't screech at her as much.
Aww.
But when Liv's new friend Vera asks her to try out for the Ghoul Squad with her, she's not sure it's her crowd. The members are pretty daunting with their matching uniforms and constant spelling of words, particularly the leader, Astrid, who isn't very nice. Still, Liv doesn't want to lose Vera's friendship. Can she get through tryouts without spelling Disaster? This looks really cute. I haven't read the first one either. It's Go, Ghoul, Go. That's hard to say. Tongue twister. Book 2 of the Spirited series by Liv Livingston.
And if you are tuning in live, make sure, if you are interested in any of these books, the QR code is on the screen here. You can click on it and see it right up person, because the cover of Go, Ghoul, Go is really cute.
It's hard to say.
It is. And I love the Liv Livingston series. It's adorable. All right. My next book is Hamlet is Not Okay. I mean, we all knew that, but now we really get to know why. This is by R.A. Spratt, and it comes out March 12th. This is for grade levels 7 through 9. It is a, okay, so it says, Selby hates homework. Yes. She would rather watch daytime TV, anything to escape the tedium of school, her parents' bookshop, and small town busybodies. So Selby didn't plan to read Hamlet. She certainly never planned to meet him either. So this novel transports Selby and us, the readers, into the cold and crime-ridden play itself. Here she meets Hamlet, heavy with grief. The young prince is overthinking and over everything. Selby can relate, but unlike Hamlet, Selby isn't afraid of making decisions. In her world, Selby is used to feeling overlooked. But in the bloody, backstabbing world of Shakespeare, Selby's good conscience and quiet courage might just save some lives. Hopefully, before Hamlet stabs one of her classmates.
You would
Hamlet,
hope.
Hamlet is probably like one of the OG brooding characters, like of all time in fiction. So I'm digging it.
Is he the original emo?
I think he might be. For a reason, obviously, but poor guy. So this is Hamlet is Not Okay by R.A. Spratt. I've been noticing a lot of Shakespeare things being released this month, which is cool. I'm digging it.
Was it his birthday? I don't know when he was born.
I don't know either.
All right. My next book is Hugo's Haunted Handbook. It's a picture book. It comes out March 12th by Dave Whamond. It's for grade levels 3 or 2, reading age 5 to 8 years. It's a handy guidebook that will help you get rid of your ghost. Or will it? Got ghosts? Then you've come to the right book. Hugo is a ghost expert, and he can tell you exactly how to boot out your boo. After all, he got rid of his ghost, no problem. But has Hugo really gotten rid of his ghost? And are ghosts really that scary? Would it be so bad to keep one around? They might actually be good company if you just give them a chance. It's a silly, laugh-out-loud graphic novel for young readers that breaks the fourth wall. Hugo's Haunted Handbook is a lighthearted look at friendship and the meaning of true companionship. And the ghost on the cover is adorable and very harmless looking. This is cute. I think I need it for my ghost book children's book collection, which I have one. It's Hugo's Haunted Handbook by Dave Whamond, Whamond.
It's so cute. My next book is La Mala Suerte is Following Me. This is a picture book for preschool or grade level preschool through second grade. Miguel's abuelita warned him that opening an umbrella in the house will bring La Mala Suerte, also known as Mrs. Bad Luck, who will follow him wherever he goes. And now Miguel's life is ruined. He trips, fails an exam, and he can't block a shot to save his life at soccer practice. Nothing he tries works to get rid of Mrs. Bad Luck. Looking for a 4-leaf clover, his aunt's, quote, existential oils. Now what? So we have in this book, they use integrated Spanish words and playful language. It takes a silly and heartfelt look at superstitions, and you get to learn how Miguel can make his own luck rather than hopefully waiting all the time for the right moment to happen. You can do it yourself. This is really cute, and I love the cover. It's got a random adorable bird falling from the sky. It looks like everything is actually falling from the sky. This is La Mala Suerte is Following Me. This is by Ana SIQUEIRA and Carlos Vélez Aguilera.
My next book, I hate to tell you, has a spider on the cover, and I might scream. It's Spider in the Well. It's a picture book by Jess Hannigan. Comes out March 19. It's meant for grade level preschool to 3 or reading age 4 to 8 years. It's a cheeky picture book. Breaking news, wishing well broken. The townspeople of Bad Godesberg are up in arms. With their beloved well busted, none of their important, generous, kind-hearted wishes are coming true. Time to send that good-for-nothing newsboy to investigate, and that's all they tell us about it. So I'm going to read a little bit from it. That's what they get for not giving us more description. The townspeople, who were usually very happy, were extremely upset that their wishes weren't going to come true anymore. The baker, the shopkeeper, and the doctor were especially furious. Oh no, you poor townspeople! What did you wish for? Were they very important wishes? And then, unbelievable! The newsboy thought long and hard about what he should do. Finally, he yelled, "Justice!" and off he went. That's all I know about this book that has a spider on the cover. I admit it's kind of cute. It's Spider in the Well by Jess Hannigan. It comes out March 19.
That's cute. All right, my next book is Sophie's Monster Goes to Shul. This is a picture book, and it comes out March 5th. This is by Sandy Asher and Alexandra Colombo's the illustrator. This is for reading ages 4 through 8. It looks very, very cute, and I love the random bow in the monster's hair, and it's blushing. Why are you crying? Sophie asked the imaginary monster in her closet. You're not afraid of me anymore, the monster says. No one else can see or hear me. I need a new job. He follows Sophie to breakfast, out to the Bub and Zaid's car, and to the shul. At synagogue, Bubby helps lead the service. Oh, she's kvelling? Sophie says to the monster, I want to kvel, he says. And they join in the singing. Then Sophie uses her imagination to write a story about her monster. Suddenly, he isn't scary anymore, and he's no longer sitting beside her. He's in the pages of her story, and now everyone can see him. And that's all we get for this book, but it's really cute with an adorable little monster. This is Sophie's Monster Goes to Shul.
I'm going to try to read the title of my next book without busting up laughing. It is called The Terror in Jenny's Armpit. Now, it's not about breast cancer on our grandmas. It is part of the Bonkers series. It's by Patrick Carman. It's the first book in a series. So 10-year-old Jenny Kim and her 2 buddies, Pat and Barker, live in the town of Nevermind, where strange happenings are so normal that finding a mysterious thing growing in your armpit isn't even considered a big deal. It would be a pretty big deal for me.
Yes.
But when the mysterious thing gets so big that Jenny has to haul it around in a wheelbarrow, it's cause for concern. She's going to need some help sorting this out. Enter Fen Stenson and Barker Mifflin, dancing Swedish exchange student and doomsday prepper extraordinaire. And you've got a team of friends made for the moment. Go with Jenny, Fen, and Barker as they visit an abandoned chemistry lab, discover curious creatures called snurbs, and uncover a secret so big it might just eat the entire planet. It could happen. This is book 1 of the Bonkers series, reading age 8 to 12 years. It's by Patrick Carman, and it's called The Terror in Jenny's Armpit.
That's so adorable. Okay, my next book I think is probably the biggest or most wanted kids book on our list. It is The Witch in the Woods. This is part of the Grimm World series that is going to be coming out. This is by Michael Brent Collins. This comes out March 5th. It is definitely like a fairy tale mashup of Grimm fairy tales.
Love it. I'm here.
He won awards as well. So strange and terrifying things are suddenly happening in a mysterious town where people are disappearing and changing into characters from the Grimm fairy tales. Carrie, which character do you think you would turn into?
A nice one. I would probably turn into a hag.
No, you wouldn't. Stop. Oh gosh, that's not true. Okay, so twins Willow and Jake Grimm are not prepared for the bizarre gadgets and scary changes in their new home of New Marburg, the location of the top secret think tank where their parents now have jobs as scientists. In this town, people jetpack to work, robots direct traffic, and senior citizens duel with laser swords. Yet, nothing compares to what happens the day after lightning strikes the twins' house. Their school building transforms around them, becoming a medieval castle, complete with a moat, drawbridge, and a dangerous giant who looks strangely like the school's overly aggressive hall monitor. Barely managing to escape before a massive beanstalk lifts the castle above the clouds, Willow and Jake learn that their ancestors, the OG Brothers Grimm, were more than storytellers. They were Grimm walkers, able to travel from our universe to Grimm World, the universe where all fairy tales are born. Somehow, Willow and Jake have been transported to Grimm World as well. But before the twins can figure out how to get back to their own universe, they discover that their best friends, Hank and Pearl, have morphed into the fairy tale characters Hansel and Gretel and have been captured by the candy-obsessed witch deep in the cursed forest.
It's me. I transformed into her. I admit it.
Do you like candy that much, though?
No, I like eating children. You get the children with the candy. The candy is how you get your dinner.
You're right. Okay, sorry. We have so it says now they are aided by a mysterious wizard with shimmering golden eyes and a befuddled talking naked mole rat named Chet. The twins must trust in each other and believe in themselves and find the courage to face their darkest fears in order to save their friends, return to their family, and maybe, just maybe, save the world. I thought they would turn into Jack and Jill, to be perfectly honest. I was waiting for it, but they didn't. So this is The Witch in the Woods. This is volume 1 of the Grimm World series. This sounds like a lot of fun, and it's for grade levels 3 through 9. Perfect. I mean, this is really, really, really cool. This is by Michael Brent Collins.
Sounds like a lot going on, though. Wow.
Yes,
a lot to keep track of.
Yes.
My final book today, speaking of a lot going on, is The World Almanac Guide to Getting Out Alive. 1001 Tips for Surviving Extreme Weather, Killer Bees, Dentist Visits, Annoying Siblings. We wouldn't know anything about that, would we, Katie?
Never.
And other major threats. It is in paperback. It comes out March 19. The author is The World Almanac. It's for grade levels 5 to 9 or reading age 9 to 14 years. This is not your parents' scouting survival manual. Chapters include Survival Skills 101, First Aid Basics, Animal Attacks, Dangerous Situations, While I'm Lost, When Nature Attacks, Family Troubles, Body Language, occupational hazards such as surviving school and work, and social situations.
Oh, wow.
This guide has escape routes, strategies, and other ways to get to safer ground or avoid trouble in the first place. Love it. I might buy it and read it for myself. It's the World Almanac Guide to Getting Out Alive by World Almanac. Comes out March 19.
And that finishes up our list of kids' books that are going to be coming out in March 2024 that are dark or scary or spooky in any of those ways. If you are looking for some additional books like adult fiction, nonfiction, comics, etc., tune in every Wednesday and Friday and check out our website, Dark Side of the Library, to find some of our past episodes, or on your favorite listening app as well. Thank you so much for tuning in today. It would be awesome if you joined us on our socials as well at Dark Side of the Library. We've got YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram, and now we have TikTok. Wow, we're leveling up, you guys.
TikTok.
Yes. So thank you again for tuning in today, and we will see you in the next live stream or podcast episode. Bye.